Good day, Prof. My name is Li Yishi with matrix number 904043. Today, I would like to present my topics of research paradigms. There are 5 subtopics in my presentations. The first one, definitions of paradigms, followed by the type of research paradigms. Third one, types of research paradigms, assumptions, and followed by the D'Arsuzan paradigm, which is pragmatic paradigm. And the last one, I would like to present my research questions as reference in this presentation. Let us look about the definition of paradigms. There are various of definitions from different researchers. So here I'm going to present a few of it. According to Lincoln 2011, which means that the terms of paradigm is used to refer to the philosophical assumptions or to the basic set of beliefs that guide the actions or behaviors and define the worldview of the researcher in social research. Meanwhile, from magazine and NIP 2006 is used to explain a researcher worldview, especially in educational research. Okay, what's the meaning of worldview? Is the synonym of the paradigm. Worldview can be defined as the perspective, the thinking, the school of thoughts, sets of shared beliefs that informs the meaning or the interpretation of the research data. Followed by another definitions. Form a researcher to view the world, interprets, and perform within the world. A collection of beliefs that direct actions. A way to think and appreciate the complexities of the real world, which is proposed by Guba 9090 and from patent 2014. Okay. From these 3 definitions, it could summarize that a paradigm establishes the abstract conventions and assumptions that form a researcher to view the world and interpret and perform within the world. Following by Biesta 2010, the paradigms is a conceptual and practical tools used to solve specific research problems. These are the different definitions which uttered by different researchers. Let us look at the types of paradigms which dominant in social science or educational research. The first one, the positivist paradigm. The positivist paradigms assume reality and manipulate to seek relationship of cause and effects in nature. The positivist worldview for research, it holds more for the quantitative research compared with qualitative research. Secondly, is the interpretivist paradigm, so-called constructivist paradigm, is usually seen as a qualitative research method. The interpretivist paradigm is emphasized on the understanding of the subjective world of individual experience and their interpretations around the world. And the third one, named as critical paradigms. The critical paradigms also can call as transformative paradigm because it searches for change the issues occur and improve social justice in the condition. It locates its study on social justice and seeks to resolve the social, political, and economic issues. Lastly is named as the pragmatic paradigm. The pragmatic paradigm is argued that it was not possible to access the truth about the real world solely by virtue of a single scientific method, such as the positivist, interpretivist, critical paradigms, which can't solve the real world. So, the pragmatic paradigm is derived from the components from these three mentioned details adopted in this current mixed mood study. Although they are different paradigms and worldviews that organize contemporary social science study or educational study, they are fundamentally philosophical essence and comprise the following components. Let's see what's components. The first component, epistemology. Epistemology refers to the branch of philosophy that studies the nature of knowledge and the process by which knowledge is acquired and validated. It also can use to describe how we come to know something, how we know the truth or reality. And the second component is ontology. Ontology is a branch of philosophy concerned with the assumptions we make in order to believe that something makes sense or is real, or the very nature of essence of the social phenomena we are investigating. Or it refers to the nature of our beliefs about reality. While the third component is the methodology of a paradigm. Methodology is a broad term used to refer to the research design, methods, approaches, and procedures used in an investigation that is well planned to find out something, to find some solution. For example, data gathering, participant, instrument use, and data analysis. All these parts are from the broad field of methodology. And the last one, axiology. Axiology refers to the ethical issues that need to consider when planning a research proposal. It considers the philosophical approach to making decisions of value or the right decision. It involves defining, evaluating, and understanding concept of right and wrong behavior relating to the research. I will describe briefly about different types of research paradigm assumptions. Okay, the first one, which is positivist paradigms. Its epistemology is said to be objectivist, its ontology naive realism, its methodology experimental, and its axiology is beneficial. And for the second one is the interpretivist paradigm. These paradigms assumes a subjectivist epistemology, a relativist ontologies, a naturalist methodologies, and a balanced axiology. And for the third paradigm's assumptions, the third paradigm is the critical paradigms. The critical paradigms advocates a transactional epistemology. historical realism ontology, dialogic methodology, and the cultural norms of axiology. And the last one, the pragmatic paradigm. The pragmatic paradigm assumes a epistemology on its relational and a non-singularly reality ontologies, a mixed method methodology, and assume a value laden of axiology. I would like to focus to explain about my chosen paradigm, which is pragmatic. According to Shannon Baker, 2016, and Denzin and Lincoln, 2017, the idea of pragmatism to research is a wide variety of phenomena, each including routines, creativity and innovation, system reform, techniques, virtual work, knowledge, learning and boundaries of organization. In this proposal, I will mainly focus on learning parts, which is the learning activities based on 4C skills and connected with the play-based learning approach. The pragmatic paradigms is high concentration on research questions, shared meaning making and communication rather than focusing on research methods and uses different approaches to comprehend the issues. For example, there are 6 research questions which state in this study and drafting procedures conduct the study, as well as analyze the data collected to answer these research questions. And for the third one, it recommends an equilibrium between objectivity and subjectivity throughout the survey. For the pragmatic paradigms, about its assumptions, the first assumption should be the epistemology. The idea of pragmatic paradigms promotes a relational epistemology. It responds against an atomic entity perception of individuals. For example, the researcher aims to comprehend the relation views from social entities with 4C skills, and play-based approach would best verify based on the researcher estimation in this present study. Besides that, it assumes a non-single reality ontology that no single reality subsists and every person has their distinct views, standpoints inside of reality, utilizes the worldviews compatible study to support that quantitative and qualitative analysis can cooperate to overcome the other shortcomings. As an example, in this current study, the researcher plans to research the mixed mood method for a complementary understanding of objectivity and subjectivity in the play-based learning approach among primary students. Furthermore, it advocates a mixed method design in the pragmatic methodology. In this study, the researcher would like to use the explanatory type of mixed method design. The purpose that two-phase explanatory synchronous design will apply in this study is that the researcher will